Question number 3. The volume of the parallelepiped whose coterminous edges are 3 vectors are given is 90 cubic units. Find the value of lambda. So the volume is given. We have to find the value of lambda. Take the given vectors as A vector, B vector and C vector. So it is given volume of the parallelepiped. Volume of the parallelepiped is equal to 90 cubic units. So volume of the parallelepiped means what? That is modulus of box product of A vector, B vector, C vector is equal to 90. So when we remove this modulus, right side you have to put plus or minus. So box product of A vector, B vector, C vector is equal to plus or minus 90. So now we can take the box product of this, that is determinant. A vector, take the coefficients as 7, lambda, minus 3. Then B vector coefficients 1, 2, minus 1. C vector coefficients minus 3, 7, 5. The determinant of this is equal to plus or minus 90. So now we can expand it. 7 into, leave the first row and first column. So like this you will get the determinant. So it is 10. Minus of minus 7, it will become plus 7. Then minus lambda into, leave the first row and second column. So 5 minus 3. Then minus 3 into, leave the first row and last column. 7 minus of minus 6, it will be plus 6. Equal to plus or minus 90. So here it is 17 into 7. It is equal to 119. Minus here 2 lambda. Here it is 13. 13 into 3, it is minus is there. So minus 39 is equal to plus or minus 90. So 119 minus 39 is 80 minus 2 lambda equal to plus or minus 90. So you can take this minus 2 lambda to the next side. So which implies 2 lambda it will become. Okay, when it goes to the next side it will become 2 lambda. This you can take it to the next side. Plus or minus, when it goes to the next side also it will be plus or minus only. So 80 plus or minus 90. So 2 lambda equal to, take the positive value 80 plus 90. Or if you take the negative value, 2 lambda equal to 80 minus 90. So lambda is equal to, here we have 170, that is 2 lambda equal to 170. Here 2 lambda equal to minus 10. So lambda equal to, we have 85 and here lambda equal to minus 5. So the answer is, in the book only one answer is given, but two answers will come, 85 comma minus 5. Now question number 4. A vector, B vector, C vector are three non-coplanar vectors represented by concurrent edges of a parallelepiped of volume 4 cubic units. Find the value of, you have to find the value of this. Solution. In the question it is given volume of the parallelepiped is equal to 4. So it is given volume of the parallelepiped . So volume of the parallelepiped means modulus of box product of A vector, B vector, C vector is equal to 4. So if you remove the modulus, you will get plus or minus in the right side. So box product of A vector, B vector, C vector is equal to plus or minus 4. So you keep this by the side, and now this value only we need to find out. Okay, so I wrote the question. So here it is A vector plus B vector. Okay, so A vector plus B vector dot B vector cross C vector plus B vector plus C vector dot C vector plus A vector plus C vector plus A vector dot A vector cross B vector. This value only we have to find. So how we are going to find this? We are going to take A vector dot these two values. So A vector dot B vector cross C vector. Then plus with this B vector dot, you are going to take these two terms. B vector dot B vector cross C vector. Same way we are going to do for the second and third term. So B vector dot this whole term Okay, this is cross. Then plus here it is C vector dot C vector cross A vector. Then plus here along with the C you have to take A vector cross B vector. Plus A vector dot this. Okay. So now it is equal to, you can write this as box product. So box product of A vector, B vector, C vector. Next one, box product of B vector, B vector, C vector. Here it is box product of B vector, C vector, A vector. You can put comma in between or without comma also you can write. Plus here it is box product of C vector, C vector, A vector. Plus box product of C vector, A vector, B vector. Plus box product of A vector, B vector. So listen, when we have box product, if any two terms are same, at least two terms are same, means that box product will be 0. So first term you have to write in the same way, A vector, B vector, C vector. Here two terms are same, so you can remove, it will become 0. And here it is B vector, C vector, A vector, but you can write it in cyclic order. Instead of starting with the B, you can start with the C or A. So I am starting with the A. So A vector, B vector, C vector. Okay, in a cyclic order. I am writing this one first, this second, this third. Here two terms are same, you can remove that 0. This also same way, you can start with the A. So it is A, B, C. So A vector, B vector, C vector. Here two terms are same, you can remove, it will become 0. So 3 times we are getting the same box product. So 3 times A vector, B vector, C vector. It is equal to 3 into, already we found out the value of box product of A vector, B vector, C vector. It is plus or minus 4. So 3 into plus or minus 4. It is equal to plus or minus 12. This is the answer. This is the value of the given question. Okay, this value is plus or minus 12. Now the next one, question number 5. We have to find the altitude of a parallelepiped determined by the vectors. 3 vectors are given. If base is taken as a parallelogram determined by B vector and C vector. Solution. We have 3 vectors, A vector, B vector, C vector. The height of the parallelepiped we want to find. So first I am finding the box product of this. So box product means put determinant, write the coefficients of A vector, B vector, C vector. And you expand it and simplify, you will get it as 12. Okay, so volume of the parallelepiped means what? Modulus of this box product. Already it is positive only. So modulus of 12 means directly you can write it as 12. And next I am finding B vector cross C vector. Next I will say why I am finding this. So cross product of two terms means you have to put determinant only. In the first row you have to put I cap, J cap, K cap. Box product means what? 3 vectors will be there. No I cap, J cap, K cap will be there. It will be a scalar value. Some number you will get. Okay, so here we will take the coefficients of A vector, B vector, C vector and simplify. But cross product of two vectors means in the first row I cap, J cap, K cap. Second row take the coefficient of B vector. Third row take the coefficient of C vector. So now you can put plus, minus, plus and expand it. I cap into, leave the first row and first column. So 3 into 4, 12 minus, here minus 2, it will become plus. Then minus J cap into, leave the first row and second column. 4 minus 6. Then plus K cap into, leave the first row and last column. 1 minus of minus, it will become plus 9. So it is equal to 12 plus 2 means 14. 14 I cap. Here minus 2. Minus into minus plus. Plus 2 J cap. Plus 10 K cap. It is equal to, you can take 2 commonly outside from this. It will become 7 I cap plus J cap plus 5 K cap. Now in the question it is given the base of the parallelogram is determined by B vector and C vector. So I am finding the area of the base. Okay, so area of the parallelogram that is determined by B vector and C vector means it is modulus of B vector cross C vector. This is the formula for area of a parallelogram. So it is equal to, I am going to find the modulus of this. This is only our B vector cross C vector. So if number is there means we have to take the modulus of that. We have to make it as positive. Already it is positive, so you can write it in the same way. 2 into. Then for this vector, if you take the modulus, it is root of. Take the I cap coefficient, square it. 7 square 49 plus j cap coefficient is 1. 1 square it is 1. Take the coefficient of k cap 5. 5 square is 25. So 50 plus 25 it is 75. And this 75 how we can write 25 into 3, isn't it? So 25 square root is 5, root 3 you'll get. It is 10 root 3. So now what I am going to do is, this is a formula. Volume of the parallelopiped is equal to area of the base into height of the parallelopiped. It is not only for parallelopiped, for any three-dimensional figure, if you want to find the volume will be equal to the area of the base into the height of the figure. So according to that, here we have this formula and only height we need. So height of the parallelopiped, in short I have written height is equal to what? Volume by the area. And both we found out, volume is 12, area is 10 root 3. So you can cancel here, otherwise what you can do is, here we have a irrational number in the denominator. Root 3. I am multiplying the numerator and denominator by root 3. So 12 root 3 by here 10 into root 3 means it will become 3. So 3 into 3 will be what? Sorry, root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 into 10 is 30. Now you can cancel directly for 6. So it is 2 root 3 by 5.